Okay, I am so excited to talk about parties. Parties are super, super important to our business. Now, yes, you can do this business without doing a single party. You can just work your VIP group and it's great. You can get sales, but I'm going to tell you that to continue to grow your business and your team and to increase your volume like everybody wants to, you really should try to be doing parties and events as often as possible. When I first started, I kind of set a goal for myself that I could do one party a week. And this was when I hadn't even incorporated Facebook parties. So I knew I could do one home party a week. I knew that I could manage that with my family and with just everything else that we had going on in our life. So that was my goal. Then then as I went and did parties, I had traveled to visit family to get some parties going out of state. And I realized this is not realistic for me to fly with my luggage full of clothes to different people's homes to share this. I need to incorporate Facebook parties. So I took my knowledge from a previous company where we had done a lot of Facebook parties and incorporated it into Zaya. And so what you see now is kind of what we've mashed together is a mash of parties between, what we've learned, what's worked with time, what isn't working. It constantly changes. So Facebook parties. So I'm going to go over just a couple things with Facebook parties. So I'm going to share the screen with my computer for you guys to take a look. So I'm actually going to go into my VIP group. Actually, I'm going to go to the Zaya Life party. So this is just an example party. And like I've told you guys before, you guys can copy everything on here. So what I'm going to show you with this is when I share this, you can actually have a good party happening without any sales having happened yet, okay? So you're going to go in, you're going to set this whole thing up, right? You're going to go down to your group. Well, I can't show you right this second. So you're going to set it up. I showed that in the video yesterday, how to set up the party on Facebook. The biggest thing is you want to make sure people know that they need to join the group. This is something new that Facebook has come out with over the last few months. And if you're not actually a part of the group, even though you've invited people. So when you go to, let's see, members, you can see, and this is sometimes a little bit easier on a phone than it is on here. Let's see if it's going to show up what I want. It's not. Okay, so I might have to show you guys on my actual phone. I'll come back to that in just a second. So you can scroll through and see that people are either looking at your post or if they're totally ignoring it. So for example, let's look at this post. Actually, that's not a very good example. Let's see here. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so yeah, let's actually look at this one. So when I click open this, there's been 2 comments. This is not a good example, you guys. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm going to have to go to like a real, let me go to a real party. I'll just go to my VIP group. Okay, so when I do a video, okay, so I go on every week into my VIP group and I share the new products. Now, some of you guys might think, oh, well, I don't have the new products. I don't, my business isn't going to be successful because Natalie gets the new products and I don't have the new products. I didn't start getting the new products pretty consistently, probably until last June or July. And then I was going and actually picking up every Wednesday the items. Before that, I was just having the items shipped to me, or I was driving and picking them up the next day. Okay. So you can still go live and share Zaya in your VIP group, on your parties, with whatever you have. If you can't share the new items, share your favorite outfit for the day. So when I look at this video, why isn't it showing me? It shows me on my phone, but I cannot see that. I cannot see how many views right now for some reason on my computer, which is kind of driving me nuts. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop share because I really want to show you guys this, because so many girls tell me, you know, I don't have any interaction, nobody's paying attention to what I'm doing. And I'm like, well, add me to the party. And I look and I'm like, oh no, you're getting lots of views. Okay, so for example, that same video that I was just showing you guys that I was doing the screen share with, there's been 137 views. So 137 people from my VIP group have actually watched my video. Okay, so even though I only had 2 comments, people are watching. They're watching what I posted. Okay, and that's super, super important for you to know that even though people aren't commenting, they're still viewing. Okay, for some reason I couldn't see that on my computer, and I don't know why. Other thing, when you post here, oh, why can't I see one of these? That's a good example. I might have to go to a party. A lot of times it'll show seen by, or 9 people have seen it, or something like that. You can actually go and click and see who's looked, and it'll say like only 2 people have seen it. And then when I go in and I actually look a little bit closer, when I pull that open, it'll show me 9 people's names versus the 2 people that Facebook is telling me has seen it. Okay. So don't always trust what Facebook is telling us, I guess you could, is what I'm saying, is because there's so much that goes into this business aside from just people commenting and liking and posting. So, oh, weird. Okay, so Kim's saying that she can't see on her phone. She can only see that on her computer. I'm not sure why my computer's not letting me see that. I wonder if it's like Microsoft versus Apple. I don't know. Weird. So just pay attention to those things. The biggest thing is being consistent. Okay. So something that I learned a long time ago about life is you do the work if there's 1 person, you do the work if there's 100 people there. So you do the work despite the fact that there's only 1 person that's showing up, or if there's going to be 100 people that show up. You still do the work, you still do what you need to do, you still show up. So that's such a, and I have to remind even myself of that, is I'm going to go live every week, even if only 1 person comments on my live. I'm going to do Zoom calls. I'm going to do these calls. Even if 1 person shows up, I'm going to show up for that 1 person. Okay. So, one of the next things is go live. Now, I know that sometimes we aren't always super confident about the way we look, about the way we talk, the way we present ourselves, but people aren't following you to look at Zaya's models. Okay, they want to see these clothes on real bodies. They want to see what's happening in your life. That's why they're following you. Okay, so as hard as that can be sometimes, my challenge for you is, if you haven't been posting pictures of yourself in the clothes, that you try to do it at least once a day. Just something, even if it's just in your stories, and so it disappears, so nobody has to see it ever again. But try to get comfortable showing up and showing yourself, because that is your power in this business. It's not posting pictures of the models who look perfect and look amazing in the clothes, right? Most women want to see how these clothes look on their friends and how they look on you, and it's going to sell better when they see it on you. Okay. So try to go live, try to show up. Share the good parts of you, share the ugly parts of you. Just be you. That's what people want. They want to see, that's what social media is meant to be. It's supposed to bring us together without us having to actually be in the same room together, right? Okay, so make sure you're only posting current products too. That's something that I have to continually be checking myself for, is because sometimes I will post pictures of images and they have old products and then people are like, I want those leggings. And I'm like, we don't have those leggings. Okay, what do I talk if I go with okay, so Kim just asked, what does she go live about if she has nothing to talk about? I don't know, make something up. I only go live once a week on my VIP group, Kim, and that's okay. So I only go live once a week. You don't have to, I'm muting because sometimes I mute because there's like a relay or not. So I'm not muting you because I don't want to listen to you. So just keep that in mind. So when I first started, I had probably just a handful of things that I really loved, that I really felt confident in. So just share you right now. Share as much as you can. There's other ways like to post and share things. Go onto the Zaya Marketing Images and look for images that are more general.
I love that group.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Group is my jam.
Find pictures of other ladies in the clothes. Maybe you could do a post about the Everywhere pants that just restocked. So go and ask on the Zaya Marketing page for images of ladies in the navy blue or the navy Everywhere pants, and post that picture. The biggest key is just, and I don't like using the phrase real bodies, because the girls that are the models for Zaya are real. Like, they're real bodies, they're real people. And I don't ever like that. I don't ever like compartmentalizing people and saying they're different than us, because it's just a scary mentality to get into. So instead of saying like real bodies, like, people want to see these clothes on women. They want to see them on people that are you and me, that are reps, basically. Not necessarily real bodies. They want to see them on reps. They want to see them on women who are moms, teachers, people who have a job, people who work, people who have, things going on in their life. How are they wearing these clothes? Not just a girl that's, up in the mountains looking cute for a photo shoot. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to talk about are Instagram parties. There is a great training Natalie Swenson did about Instagram parties. And actually, Janet, I would love for you. I'm so glad you're on this call. Janet, are you ready? Where'd you go? Now you're gone. I can't even see your face. Where'd you go? I would love if you want to come back on and share what you just learned with Instagram parties. I'm not sure where she went. Okay. So Instagram parties, there's a couple ways that you can do them. Janet, did you hear me? You don't want. Okay. Okay. Hold on.
Sorry, I was outside and came inside and it joined Wi-Fi and then it kicked me out. So.
Oh, it's okay. So Janet just did a couple parties on. Oh, good. Okay. Yes. So there's a really great training Natalie Swenson did on Instagram parties. Instagram parties work really, really well. The only tricky thing is you can only post. You have to be careful how many times you're posting, because it's a lot for people to scroll through. But they just actually changed a lot of that. So that training is actually a little bit old, because you can now add more people and everything. So Janet, would you mind just sharing a little bit about your Instagram parties, the two different ways you were doing them?
Okay, so the one way is to do it like Natalie Swenson shared, like in a group message. But I don't even know where it was, but I came across a training from Susie Goodwin, and she does Instagram parties. So she's created a separate Instagram account. And then she just posts her parties in there like you would like a Facebook party. So every post is like a new item. And then she also used and so I've done one party with it and it actually worked really well. And then you can also use your stories. So that way it shows up in people's feeds, like, because it's really easy to ignore a message and not go in and see it. But if you're using the separate account that people come and join and it's closed, so the hostess says, like, this is the account, go join it. And then I accepted everybody that the hostess added. And then at the end of the party, I kicked them all out. Anyway, so like it shows up in their feeds when they're scrolling, the party posts do. And then also it shows up in their stories. So it's better than just the group message. And then, but the one downfall is that then they don't follow your account. Like you've got to get them to still go and join your other Instagram account. But I mean, it's the same with a Facebook group party. You still have to get them to come over and join your page or your other VIP group. But it worked really well. If anyone wants to like come in and see, like just the handle for me, it's fit_fab. Sorry, fit_and_fab. I know this is awful. I'll type it in the chat. And then I can add you so you can see what I do.
Thank you. Awesome sauce. That was great, Janet. I appreciate you sharing that. Okay, so Instagram parties work really well. So keep that in mind, okay? The other thing I wanted to share that I forgot to share with Facebook parties, try to make sure your posts are unique. Be very careful about going and friending everybody. Right now, Facebook is like on the hunt to, I feel like, put people in jail. So you need to be so careful, like make sure your information is unique, make sure your images are unique. And this goes back to where take pictures of yourself if you can, as much as possible, and share you or images from the Zion Marketing Group. Now this is the thing with the Zion Marketing page is if all 2,000 of us reps are using that same image from the Zion Marketing Group, it is flagging Facebook. So even using those images is still, be careful, okay? So maybe get an idea and then go make your own, okay? And try not to use Zaya stock images. For some reason, Facebook can tell when that is a stock image and they just like want to shut it down. Okay, so the next things I'm going to talk about are other ways to get parties and events, okay? So a vendor event, those work really, really well. Those are like typically at like a fitness expo or something like that, right? It's nice to have a vendor deal. So like 3 things for $99 works really, really well. And you can kind of decide what items you would want to offer. A pop-up event is very similar. So a pop-up would be something that I would choose to do at like an Orange Theory or like a gym. What we have found with time is that usually the big box gyms do not allow or don't like to allow us to come in and do pop-ups. They might, you can go in and ask them, but usually more boutique-y type gyms work better. So like a smaller gym, a bar studio, Pilates studio, yoga studio, those ones work really, really well to do a pop-up. Fundraisers are one of my most favorite ways to get the products into people's hands that would otherwise probably not want to be too interested. Because a lot of times people think, I don't work out, I'm not super active, why would I buy those clothes, right? Like, that's not my thing. But what they don't realize is that we literally have clothes for everything, everybody, all the time. They're just comfy clothes that you can be active in and be able to like be a human and move and not feel like you're gonna die because your jeans are too tight and you're gonna die. So I love fundraisers. I did one for my neighbor. I haven't done a fundraiser in a really long time. I probably should find someone to donate money to and help. But my neighbor around the corner, she has Lyme's disease. So last year I put together a fundraiser for her. I ran it for a month. And I picked different lines for a week to focus on. So like the first week I did bras. The second week I did joggers. The third week I did leggings and so forth. And what that allows is that allows enough time for people to shop and be a part of it and decide to buy. I donated, I think, all of my commissions, and then I gave her the hostess rewards so she could get some new things And it went really well. I had people that were in my neighborhood that had never bought from me finally decided to buy from me. And I was like, thanks. Thanks for supporting. I mean, hey, however we can get the support for her, me, it was great. It was great. So my next thing is drop-off bags. I absolutely love this so much. So as you can, get some items to have on hand for people to try on. So I am not a fan of this, having inventory. I really need to continue to sell off the things I bought a few months ago for an event that have not sold. I'm not a fan of this because you never know what size people are going to want. You never know what color they're going to want. It's just really, really hard. So instead of trying to carry 20, 40, 100 different things, unless you're doing a lot of events, what I suggest is getting a small, medium, and large in a copper charge tank, or one of the tanks that you love, a small, medium, and large, extra large maybe, of one of the bomber bras or one of the bras, whichever one you want. I typically, when I started, I did the bomber bra because it was a fantastic price point. Everybody can pretty much pay for a $31 bomber bra or a $31 bra, and it fits pretty much every chest size. So why did I do that? So if they told me this bra is too low, I'm busting out of it, then it allows for me to say, hey, you know what? We have the All-Star bra, which is a little higher cut. It's not gonna, it's gonna be more supportive. It's better for larger cup size ladies, yada, 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 right? And then a small, medium, large of a legging. I suggest black. I suggest black in all of these items that you're going to let people try on. And what you do is you message your friend or whoever it is, and you say, hey, I'm Sarah. I'm so excited to have you try Zyia. I would love to drop off a bag of clothes for you to try on. This is all through a text or a conversation, okay? You could post this to your VIP group and see who comments and wants to have this done for them. So they'll tell me, and then I just throw in as many things as I can. So I'll say what size bra, what size leggings, what size top, and I'll just, she'll tell me, well, I just want to try on bras. And I'll say, okay, that's fine. And then when I show up, I have joggers, everywhere pants, tank tops, jackets, and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how much stuff you dropped off. And I'm like, that's because you don't know that I am going to make sure you love something out of my bag. Because if I just drop off bras and she's like, well, I hate this bra, then it's like, well, great. Now I got to spend more time to try to find something that she loves. Or now she said no to Zyia, right? Because she doesn't love our bras, but she hasn't tried anything else, okay? So super, super important to just throw in as many things as you have that you can. Reservicing. Reservice, reservice, reservice. What does that mean? Follow up, follow up. Follow up with customers. Follow up, say, oh my gosh, I saw that you bought a bomber bra. We just got a brand new color. Or look at this cute tank. It would look so cute with your bomber bra that you bought a couple months ago. Okay, reservice. Okay, the next thing is a home party. I love home parties. If you can get people to show up, they are the freaking bomb. And the thing is too, is with a home party, people get to try on all the clothes. They get to interact. If there's a lot of excitement and people are trying on things and they're loving the clothes, it kind of feeds into everything, okay? I offer a box of clothes to send to my ladies to use for home parties, for events. You can offer that to your downline. I just ship a box of clothes and then they just ship it back. It works really, really well. And I think it's very helpful for you to have sizes and things where you don't have to invest in inventory. It's my things that I send out to you and you guys can use. So make sure you do a good job inviting. Make sure you do a great job of reminding. And what I suggest is setting up 2 times, one in the morning, one in the night. Do it for one day. Oh, thanks, Kim. Do it in the morning and the night. Why? Clean your house once. You can offer the food twice. So you don't have to make a bunch of food. You don't have to buy a bunch of food. You can make this as elaborate and fancy as you want. You can do a charcuterie board and wine, or alcohol or whatever you want to do, or you could do water and granola bars. Seriously, it is based upon your budget and what you prefer. A healthy girl, like a healthy freak, it'd be probably really weird for her to have like cupcakes and desserts. If everybody knows her as they're like a fitness person, right? But for me, it would probably be pretty normal for me to offer cupcakes and like cookies. So it's okay. Like you can do whatever you want. Okay. So set that home party up. If you have not done a personal home party in a long time, i.e. myself, I actually have not done this in a really long time, schedule one. Schedule one and get people into your home and get people trying on the clothes, because people are watching you, and watching you. People are creepers, you guys. People have been watching me for years. I just had a great friend of mine who just lives right down the street, Taryn, sign up yesterday, you guys. And she has wanted to sign up for 2.5 years. She wanted to sign up when I first started. And she just kept, no, I don't know. And finally, she bit the bullet and she joined, okay? So people are watching you. And you know what's really awesome is I can see everybody who watches my stories. I love to go in and see who's secretly creeping on me. It's really fun, you guys. So people are watching you. They're watching you and they are wanting to buy from you, but this is a new brand. Maybe they aren't feeling confident. Maybe they're like, well, I need to lose 10 pounds and then I'll be able to buy something. But what they don't understand is, why don't people want to look good right now? Why don't they want to buy clothes to feel confident at any size, right? Okay, so that is my spiel for today. Oh, last thing. Who is the most important guest at the party? If you're going to do like a online party, if you're going to do a home party, yeah, Kim, tell her no. Say no, let's do this now. Like you want to be comfortable while you're losing weight. You don't want to wait till you're the right size and you're wearing crappy stuff all the time. The hostess is the most important person. So, oh, that's funny. So the hostess is the most important person. Okay. When I do an online party, it is about the hostess, thanking her for allowing me to be a part of her friends and family, making it about her. What does she love? What does she want? What is on her wish list? Okay. Make sure the hostess feels like $1,000, because if the hostess does, guess what? She will be a repeat customer forever. So I bend over backwards for my hostesses. I will do whatever they want, whatever they need. I will work my little tushy off. And that's probably why when I have parties going on, I really struggle to be probably a really good rep/leader, because I'm really trying to be focused on my parties to help the parties go well. And it's sometimes hard to shift that into doing other things. And I've had 3 parties going on over the last week and a half, and it is like, oh my gosh, come on, let's do this. Let's get these parties done and get these orders in. Okay, I'm done talking. What questions do you guys have? Anything on your little hearts? It doesn't even have to be about parties. It could be anything at all. It could be something we talked about yesterday on the call, something you're frustrated or happy about. Anything. Oh, Molly has an unrelated question. Okay. Lisa is asking all the places I have these videos recorded. So they are on my YouTube channel. And then we also have a Trello page that is for the team. And I will post the invite so you guys can get invited to that and add yourselves to that. Has tons of training and information on it. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Whoa, lots of, okay, hold on. Whoa, I got to go back up. Okay, on asking for referrals from people in my VIP group. Are you meaning like referrals? Is this what we had talked about? Molly, you're probably at work. Okay, so I'm guessing this is in regards to what we talked about a couple days ago. So whenever I ask for referrals, it depends on your relationship with them. So for example, when I first started, this is probably the best example I have of this that just sticks out in my mind. My sister, right when I started, I remember that my sister told me that she had a really good friend that was really into CrossFit and super, and anybody else who wants to share that has something, please share. Like, please don't think I have all the knowledge and power or whatever, because I don't. I make mistakes and I don't do things right all the time. So when I first started, I talked to my sister and I was like, Julie, I just started. I know you have a really good friend, Emily. She's way into fitness. I would love to come and do a party. Do you think she'd be interested in doing a party? And she was like, oh, I don't know. You should call her. So I just sent her Emily a text and I said, hey, Emily, this is Natalie. I'm Julie's sister. I just started with a new activewear company and I think you will love it. I'm just wondering if you would be interested in doing a party to try the clothes and to see what you think about them. And she texted me back and she was like, yeah, I would love to. She's like, what's the brand? And can I do the party with Julie? And I was like, sure. It's like, Julie doesn't know that, but yeah. So it worked great. It was a great party. It was like $1,000 party and it was awesome. Okay. So referrals for sales. Yes. So the biggest thing with that is you could say, with those, when you're trying to get referrals from sales, I wouldn't post something to your VIP group as like a mass, I wouldn't do like a mass, hey, who wants to purchase from me? I would say something, yes, Kim just said, I would offer like a $10 gift card. I would say if you add people to the VIP group or if they make a purchase, you can get like a $5 gift card for every person you refer to me that purchases. So make sure you get the purchase before you give the $5 referral fee or the $5 referral. So lots of companies do that. And I think people are pretty open to it. So does that help, Malie? I hope. And then Kim said, what's the best way to introduce a new clothing line to someone? Like, oh, so kind of like what I just said, Kim, to Emily, like, hey, Emily, I'm so excited to share this new activewear line that I just found. It is so cool. It is so, I'm not even saying this right. There's a really great little saying that we have that we share. Let me find it. Because it's, let's see, where is it? Sorry, just a second. Here it is. Okay. So this is a good post that you guys can post to your social media to invite people. But you can reword this however you want. Because everybody loves cute and quality activewear. And I know a lot of people come off at first and they're like, I'm not going to pay that much money for a pair of leggings. And it's like, okay, we need to step away from the $20 pair of legging boutique idea from all these online boutiques that are terrible leggings. And I think we all know exactly what I'm talking about. We've all tried those $20 boutique pair of leggings, correct? If you haven't, you should try them and then do like a comparison because you will be like, oh my gosh, these sucked. Okay. So you can just send something similar to this. So instead of saying I have been using, you can say I have just decided to sign up with, or I've decided to become a rep with Zyia Activewear, or I've been following Zyia for a while now and I wanted to share it with you because I love it. Think Lululemon quality and cuteness, but way more affordable. You know, I'm planning to wear it to work out. If you haven't worn a ton of it, I'm planning to wear it to work out and just in my daily life. I love how cute and versatile it is. And I have an online VIP group, or I'm having a home party. And I would love to have you come and give me your opinion. This actually should say, honestly, it really should say, I would love for you to give me your opinion somewhere in here. Because people love telling you what they think. They do. And if you don't know that, you will shortly find out how much people love to tell you what they think. So ask for people's opinions. Say, I would love to drop off a bag of clothes for you to try on. Give me your opinion. People will give you their opinion. And the cool thing with Zaya is they're going to be like, oh my gosh, these clothes are really nice. These are really good. This is the best sports bra I've ever bought. My one from Target sucks. And you're going to be like, yeah, you're right. It does suck. You need to buy Zaya. Okay. So, does that little saying help, Kim? Did I already send that to you though? Okay. So this is a really great post. I'm going to actually share one more. I'm going to share one. Oh, hold on. I'm going to share one more for announcing your business online. That is a really great way to announce that you've decided to start Zaya. So these are my two favorite, and you can pick between the two. So you can decide whichever one you want. You can mash them together and do a combination of the two, but you should definitely announce that you're doing this. You can also take these and just text these out individually. When I first started, I literally sent out probably hundreds of texts when I first started because I wanted everybody to know I was going to be their Zaya rep, not somebody else. And I actually had like this panic feeling, like if I didn't tell somebody first, somebody else was going to tell them, and I wanted them to buy from me, not from somebody else. Okay. So, yes. Oh, good. Christine, do it. So pick one of these, pick either a picture of yourself. I suggest you do a picture of yourself. Always, you guys, always try to pick pictures of yourselves and post pictures of you in the clothes. Even if you're like, I don't look like a fitness model. Like that was probably the hardest thing for me for my first year was I hated posting pictures of myself because I thought I had to look like a fitness model. And then I realized if they wanted to go and follow a fitness model, they can go follow a fitness model. But I love these clothes, and if they don't like the way I look in them, then they don't have to follow me. Yes, Kim, good. I'm glad you did the live. And if you have your kit and you just started, even if you started and you got your kit 2 weeks ago, do an unboxing. Do an unboxing live and show the pieces one by one. And then you could do another live a little bit later in the day wearing the outfit, showing it off. So just try those things. Oh, good. I'm glad that helps, Angela. So I love doing lives. You can also share in your stories the unboxing. Just share it. You guys just share it, because the cool thing with social media and something that sometimes when people complain about people posting or stuff is it's like, you can scroll through, you can click through, or you can unfollow me. So, yay, good. Kristen, do it. That's awesome. Do an unboxing. It's so important. So, just remember, like, if people don't like what you're posting, they can unfollow you. They don't have to, they can click through if they think what you're talking about is dumb. Like, if they didn't want to hear me talk about CBD oil yesterday, they can click through my stories. They didn't have to listen to me. Okay.
Natalie, can I say something?
Always. Yes.
I'm doing a social media training course right now. And one of the things they said is that you can't overpost, and that you can't assume that just because you posted something in your stories that people are going to see it. So you can duplicate posts. So you can have it on your page as a post. You can have it in your stories. You can have it on your Instagram. You can have it in your Instagram stories. Just because you posted it one place, not everybody's going to see it, because not everybody looks in the same places. So you're not over posting by duplicating.
Thank you. That's a way good tip. Okay. So post like crazy. Yvette just said, is it weird to do a launch party if you've been in a while? Nope. You can always relaunch yourself. Always. I should probably do another launch party, honestly. And I should probably do it in my VIP group, because I'm sure a lot of them are like, what is she talking about? Because I had been going for a long time. I'd been going for probably almost 10 months. And all of a sudden I created my VIP group and I just added people to it. And I didn't run it like this is when I didn't know what I was totally doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, you guys. So I'm sorry you have me as your leader. I'm learning as I'm going. So I started my VIP group and I just added tons of people to it. you know, because this was back in the days when I didn't really know how to do things. So I added a ton of people to it, and I was like, hey, I'm your Zaya rep. And I never talked about the clothes, like the quality. I never did posts about the quality or the clothes. I just started talking about the clothes. So you can always relaunch yourself. And yes, my VIP group is Mama for Doing More. Now I don't, Mama for Doing More. I have to think. I am not the best VIPer. I don't take care of my VIP group like I should. I really should offer more like hostess rewards to them and stuff. But I haven't been. So there's, yeah, that's it. So, but I go live every week and I try to share fun things for them to comment on. So, and then sometimes I will post very personal things in there for them to give me their opinions on. I was having some issues with my son's teacher in January. We were having some issues. He was actually not wanting to go to school. It was big drama. And I got some really great feedback from people that was actually super, super helpful. So I really do love my VIP group. I really trust them. I really love them. I do feel like it's a little community, and they're there and they know I sell stuff. So if they don't like that, they can leave. Sorry, maybe that sounds really cold and mean, but I'm like, you know, I'm selling this. And I try not to I try to just go live on Wednesdays. They know I'm going to go live. They know I'm going to be annoying for like 10 minutes and then I disappear. So you incorporate life stuff. Yes, I do talk about my life in my VIP group. I do. I try to share things that aren't totally related to Zaya, because I am so sorry. And you guys, I woke up at 8:30 my time. You guys, I never sleep in. It was really bad. Okay, so yes, who told me to post? I think it was either Paula Chavez or somebody on the team was like, you have to incorporate other things, because the more comments and posts you get, especially in like your VIP group, it makes your group seen more. So it'll move up in the algorithms. It's all the stupid algorithm stuff. So just post. Fun things, dumb things, interactive things. Okay, anything else? I'm going to be doing another training on Monday. And then on Wednesday next week, I'm trying to get all these new rep trainings done before July or before August 1st. That's okay, Kim. Keep posting. Keep posting. They're testing you. They're testing the waters. I know that sounds really funny. And I don't get engagement all the time when I post things either. I posted something and nobody commented on it. And I was like, rude. Not a single comment. But so I just act like, oh, it's okay. You just try to thicken your skin, but have a soft heart. So don't let people's busyness of life and then being so, let's just remember, everybody is extremely self-absorbed. Really, we are very self-absorbed. We're all about ourselves, what we have going on. So just because somebody didn't comment on my post doesn't mean they didn't see it, doesn't mean they don't love me or don't want to interact, okay? Yes, I will post it. Angela and Teresa should pass this along to the team. And if she doesn't, message me and I will send it to you. So, okay, anything else? You guys are awesome. Get out there, share the clothes, be excited. Yes, I'm going to record this, and I don't know what happened yesterday. It took me all day to get this recording uploaded to YouTube yesterday. It was so ridiculous. Yes, take notes or just listen to it a couple times. Yes, good. Okay, all right. I try to keep these at about 30 minutes, so we're a little bit over, but if there's anything else, we can keep talking, or if you guys are done, we can be done. I will see you guys, hopefully a few of you, on Monday morning at 9 a.m. And have a great weekend, you guys. Okay, you're welcome. You guys have a good one. Bye.